أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Amma ba'd, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all to another class of Tajweed, and inshallah on this week we are going to talk about the verse number 16 of Surah Al-A'la. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. MashaAllah, after we've heard the recitation of the verse number 16 of Surah Al-A'la, now we identify the Tajweed rules governing this particular verse. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bal tu'thiruna al-hayata ad-dunya. Bal, the lam, which is this type of lam, this is what is known as a lam al-harf. So bal, that is al-harf. So we've discussed about lam al-harf in our first class. That was when we are discussing about Surah Al-Insan. That is هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر. Yeah, so we've come across such, and we said that the lam al-harf, it is we have two of its kind in the Glorious Qur'an, where we have hal and then bal. Then what rule is governing to this particular lam al-harf? So whenever lam al-harf, it has been clearly sound, so the rule that is governing that particular lam, it is known as al-izhar. And al-izhar is applied to lam of particle whenever any of the Arabic letters comes immediately after the lam, with exception of ra, and then lam. So whenever ra or lam appears next to this particular lam, what you are going to do there is the second rule, which is known as al-idgham. That means the sound of the lam won't be heard. But in this case, which is al-izhar, the lam should be pronounced clearly and precisely. Do you understand it? Yeah. So this is al-izhar for that of the lam of particle. So let's go for that. بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. I said تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. The ra on the word تؤثرون, I elongate it, which the type of elongation we have here is known as al-mad al-asli, which has the duration of only 1 second, or we say 2 haraka. So let's move further. بل تؤثرون الحياة. So we can hear the sound of the lam in this word al-haya, right? That is alif or lam. Then we can clearly hear the sound of this lam, and then this type of lam, that is a lam al-ta'rif. And then we said whenever lam al-ta'rif has been clearly pronounced, so it is termed as lam al-qamariyah. That is the lunar, the moon lam. Sorry, that is the moon lam. So that is a lam al-qamariyah. And then the rule that is governing to this particular lam al-qamariyah is known as al-izhar. So that is a izhar lam al-qamariyah, and we've already discussed about the letters, those that normally appear next to this, and then you are going to clearly pronounce the sound of that lam. That is ibgi hajjaka wa khaf aqimahu, right? So let's move further. Al-hayat ad-dunya. Al-hayat ad-dunya. The ya on here on the word al-haya, it has been prolonged for only the duration of 1 second, which is another al-madul asli. Al-madul asli. Do you understand? So let's move further. بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا. I said ad-dunya. So the lam in this word, that is the alif or lam, you can hear that you did not hear the sound of that lam. This is another type of lam, that is the lam ta'rif, but in this case it's a different rule, which is al-idgham. So the lam has been assimilated into the second letter, which is letter dal, which happens to be among the letters of idgham in case of lam ta'rif. Do you understand it? So whenever lam ta'rif has been assimilated into another letter, it is termed as lam shamsiyya, the solar lam, right? So it is known as lam shamsiyya, and we've known the letters of the solar letters. So if you exclude the hibgi hajjaka wa khofa akima, those letters, then the remaining letters belongs to the solar lam. So the rule that is applicable to this one here is known as al-idgham. Do you understand? So let's move further. Al-hayat ad-dunya, ad-dunya. So I said ad-dunya. So if you can observe, immediately after nun sakina, what letter comes next? It happens to be the letter of idgham naqis, right? But I did not do nasalization. I'm supposed to do nasalization. So let's not forget that al-idgham, normally it examples comes in between two words. That is, the first word ends with either tanween or nun sakina, and then the next word starts with the letter of idgham. So that is, then you are going to do nasalization to that particular letter. That is in case of idgham naqis. Do you understand? But whenever you come across the letter of nun sakina, then it is followed by a letter of al-idgham in a single word. If you come across such, it is not allowed to do nasalization. Do you understand? So you are going to pronounce the sound of this nun very clearly, that is clearly and precisely, without any nasalization. And this type of rule in this case is known as izhar. But which type of izhar? Because to differentiate it from the other izhar is known as izharun mutlaq. Izharun mutlaq. Do you understand? So what I just did here is known as izharun mutlaq, and it has different ways apart from this word ad-dunya. We can come across in the Glorious Qur'an. There is another which is bunyan. No, we have a qinwan, and then we have sinwan. So all these ways, whenever you come across them, you are not going to do nasalization. What you are going to do there is known as al-izhar. Then we type of izhar, that is izharul mutlaq. Do you understand it? So this rule here is known to be izharun mutlaq. Izharun mutlaq. So let's move further. Then I said ad-dunya, the ya onto it has been elongated. Then what type of elongation is this? This is another al-madul asli. Al-madul asli, which has a duration of only 1 second. Inshallah, with this we've come to the end of today's class, and inshallah when next we meet, we are going to look into another surah. We seek for the forgiveness of Allah, and may He grant us Jannatul Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.